If you're someone that struggles to touch the toes or can't lift your knee up about 90 degrees and hold it there for 30 seconds, then this follow along is for you. Grab a mat, that's all you need. Grab your body and let's go. So first off, we're going to come into some 90-90. So you're going to have your hand behind your back, your feet nice and wide. You're just going to bring your knees to the left and then bring them to the right. Nice, slow and controlled. Just warming up those hips. We're going to do 8 in total. So just go at your own pace. I want you to imagine that you're pushing your knees down when you get to the bottom of each part. And think about squeezing your glutes at the bottom as well. So that back leg, you want to think about squeezing the glute. You want full control in each part of the movement. I don't want you just going side to side of this. I want you to think about having control and just working on that internal rotation of the hip when that knee comes in and that external rotation of the hip when you come out. Then once you've done 8, we're just going to keep our knees to the left. You're going to come into a nice upright position and we're going to focus on stretching out our glutes. So you're just going to walk your hands forward and we're going to hold it here. Now, a lot of the time, people tend to stretch out the hamstrings when they're tight, but sometimes it can be your glutes or the muscles around your hamstrings, so calves, glutes, they're all interconnected. So this follow along is about kind of looking outside that box and not just going for that hamstring, but the muscles that potentially could be tight too. So we're just going to hold this glute stretch. We're going to come back out. We're going to swivel our knees to the right this time. And we're going to again walk our hands forward and we're going to hold it this side too. So pushing that knee into the floor. You should stretch, you feel a stretch in the outer part of your glute. Just going to hold it for 30 seconds. Nice deep breaths. And again, walk it the other side, knees to the left again. So you can either just hold it like we just did, or make it a little bit harder. You can take your hands away and you're just going to lean over that leg. So this is a little bit harder. Again, if that's too much, you can just put your hands on the floor and we're just going to hold it there. You can also just come up and down, making it dynamic if you like, or just hold it. Again, we're just going to do 30 seconds here. Hinging at that hip, pushing that knee down. Good. And then come the other side. So again, choose your variation. You're going to take your hands away and just hold it. Or you're going to try and hold it for 5 and then maybe come up. Hold it as long as you can, then come out of it. Choose your variation. But just key things, try and push that knee into the floor. Working on those glutes. Do they feel tight? How do they feel? Notice how they feel. Good. And then just swivel yourself onto your hands and knees. So you're in a tabletop position. And we're just going to tuck our toes. We're going to bring our hips nice and high. And this time we're going to just stretch out our calves. So like I said before, if your hamstrings feel tight, sometimes it could be the muscles around your hamstrings that are actually tight. So let's aim to target every single muscle that could potentially hold your hamstrings back. And that is the calf. So your one leg is just going to come on top of that left foot. And then you're just going to try and get your left heel to the floor. Feel a stretch in the back of that left calf. We're just going to hold it here. Nice deep breaths. Trying to lengthen through your spine with your hands. Good, and then come onto your knees. Just shake it off a little bit. Shaky, shaky. Relax your arms and then come back up. And then your left foot can come onto your right calf. So push it down. And then trying to get that right heel to the floor. Feeling that nice calf stretch. Good, nice deep breaths. Don't worry if you can't get your heel to the floor. You can always just bend your knee slightly and do it that way. Or keep your legs straight and just have your heel slightly off the floor. As long as you can feel that stretch here. Okay, now we're just going to pedal out our feet. You can also come back onto your knees if it's getting a bit too much. And then come back up, pedal out your feet. One heel off the floor, one heel on the floor. Again, working on those calves. We're going to just walk our feet into our hands, coming into a standing position. So this next one is one of my favourites for people who are really inflexible in their hamstrings. So we're going to start in a staggered stance. Your left foot forward, your right leg back. Your hands are going to come on your hips. You're going to soften your knees. And I just want you to think about bringing your hips back to the back of the room. Trying to keep your back as flat as you can and just focusing on pushing your hips back. Now your front leg should be slightly straight. You can soften your knee if you need to, and then your back leg is going to be bent. So you should feel that stretch now in the front leg, in your left leg. We're going to hold it here for 10 seconds. To make it a little bit more spicy, you can bring your hands out like this and reach forward as much as you can. We're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Think about squeezing your bum at the top. And then we're going to go back into that. We're going to do that 2 more times. So drive your hips back. Again, you can reach forwards with your hands for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Squeeze your bum. Last one, drive those hips back, keeping the same position. Bring your hands forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, swap legs. So your right leg is going to come forwards this time. Your left leg is going to be slightly bent. Your right leg is going to be straight. And you're just going to drive your hips back. You can keep a slight soft knee in that right leg. But key thing is driving that hip back. You feel the stretch? I hope you do. You're going to reach your hands forward. We're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Squeeze your bum. Drive hips back again, hold it, or reach forward if you want, option. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. We're going to do one more. Ready? Drive those hips back, hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Okay, this time we're going to come into a wide-legged stance. It's a nice one. Just go as wide as you can and feel confident to do so. Then over time, then you can think about making it wider. But if you're very inflexible, then it might just look more like shoulder width, but that's completely fine. So we're going to have our hands on our hips, toes facing forward. We're going to drive our hips back. So the same kind of position. So if you see me side on, I'm trying to keep my back nice and flat. I'm just going to hold this position here. In this position, what I want you to think about is bringing your feet together. So you're engaging those thighs and you feel your inner thighs kind of come alive. That's what we want. So we're going to hold this position. Again, we're going to hold it here for 10 seconds. Okay, so get ready for 10, 9, keeping that engaged, bringing your feet together. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stand up. Good. Same thing again. So nice wide stance. Maybe this time, just a maybe, you can go a little bit wider with your feet. Have a go. We're going to go bring our hips back again. We're going to hold it. Option to bring your hands forward. You get a bit more of a stretch here. Bring your feet in. Feel your inner thighs fire up. Let's hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Okay, we're going to do one more. One more. You know what? Let's go a little bit wider, shall we? Should we try it? little bit more spicy. Again, same thing, bringing those heels in, driving those hips back, gauging those thighs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, this one is a little bit spicy. So we're going to work more on that hip, kind of hip strength, inner thighs, but also we need strong hips to support our hamstrings, okay? So we're going to turn our feet out and we're going to come nice and low. So I want you to think about tucking your tailbone in. Nice and low squat, wide squat, and we're just going to hold it here. Okay, so pushing those knees out. Nice upright position. Deep breaths. If it gets too much, you can just come out and then go back into it. We're going to hold for 30 seconds. So nice deep breaths. Getting as low as you can, tucking that tailbone in. Nice upright position, pushing those knees out. Again, if you want to come out of it and then go back in, please do so. Working on that strength, that end range strength in those hips. Adductors. Oh, the firing. And come out, shake it off, move your hips side to side. Okay, we're going to come back down onto our mats. So we're going to come into a lunge. So we're going to have our right foot forwards and our left leg back. In this position, I want you to think about tucking your tailbone, squeezing that back glute. Now, first option is you can have your hands on the floor, and while you do this, you tuck your toes and you lift your leg up. So that's the first option. To make this harder, you can take your hands away and do the holds like that. So we're going to do 10-second holds. So again, you can start off maybe with your hands, and then when the third set comes, maybe try with no hands. Just have a little play, okay? So this is a really good one for your hip strength, your hip extension flexibility. It's a great one. Hip flexors are going to love it, okay? Let's do it. So choose your variation. Hands frame your right foot. You're going to lift your back knee off the floor, and we're going to hold it for 10, 9. Think about driving that back heel to the back of the room. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you should feel a nice stretch here. So next set, maybe if you want to challenge yourself, take it a little bit wider. So kind of more of a longer lunge. It's optional. And we're going to do exactly the same thing. So ready? Lift that back knee off for 10, 9, maybe try no hands. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. This is, the longer you go, the more your hamstrings come into play as well. So obviously if you're really inflexible to start with, then just keep the lunge that you're confident with, and then you can progress on to that. Okay, so third round. Are you going longer? Who's going longer with me? Let's do it. Ready? Lift off for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Okay, just bring your front foot forwards if you went longer. And we're just going to come forwards and backwards, just flossing out that leg. So your knee comes forward and then your leg comes straight, toes to the sky. So just staying on the same side, we're going to come into some hamstring stretches and strengthening our hips as well. So if you have got blocks, then maybe grab some blocks. If not, don't worry. If you find you can't get your hands to the floor, then just come here and bring your hands onto your hips. So we're going to have our leg out straight. We're going to bring our toes to the sky. This is a half split position. Now, in this position, I want you to think about driving that right heel in towards you. So you'll find that your hamstring will fire up. It's saying hello. We're just going to hold it here, just chilling. And then we're going to do some pails and rails. So while we're holding this position, I'm going to talk you through what pails and rails is. So the first 20 seconds, you're going to push your foot into the floor. Feel that hamstring. And then the second 15 seconds, we're going to try and lift our foot off the floor. So if your hands are on the floor, you can push your hands into the floor and try and get it up. Don't worry if you can't lift your foot up. I just want you, that force of trying to get it up is going to be working the hip flexor and the quad like we want to. Or if you have your hands on your hips, you can just try and lift it up like that. Okay? So we've held that back 30 seconds, and now we're going to go into the pails and rails. Ready? So you're going to push that heel down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep drawing it in. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Toes to the sky. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now you can take a deep breath. On the exhale, you're going to push your hands into the floor, and you're going to try and lift your right leg off the floor. Don't worry if it doesn't come off. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then come back into that passive stretch. We're just going to do one set of that. But you can pause me if you like and do another set. 2, 3 sets of that is it's a good amount. But we'll just do one today. So come back into that flossing position, back and forth, toes to the sky when you come back. We're going to swap sides. So left foot is going to come forwards. Coming into that long lunge. So just choose a moderate length to start with. Tucking that right tail in this time. Squeezing that back glute. Again, you can have your hands on the floor to start with, or you can take them away to make it more spicy. You're going to tuck your right toes into the floor. We're going to lift that back knee for 10, 9, 8. Remember, drive that heel to the back of the room. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Are you going to make it longer? Let's make it a little bit longer, shall we? Let's get our hamstrings coming into play a little bit more. Again, you can take your hands away if you want to make it more spicy. Ready? Lift up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Okay, last one. Let's make it a little bit longer. Or if not, just keep the same. Choose your variation if you want your hands on the floor or not. We're going to last one now. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Okay, just bring your front foot if you went a bit longer. Just going to drive your hips forward and back like we did on the other side. Just flossing out that hip. Getting ready now to work our hamstring on that left leg. Whoo. You'll be touching your toes in no time. So this time we're going to drive our hips back, toes to the sky. Just relax into this passive stretch. So I want you to think about drawing that heel in towards you. Again, you can come up and have your hands on your hips. If that's easier, choose your variation. Holding it here. Nice deep breaths. Toes to the sky. Drive your hips back. If you're really tight, then you can bend your knee slightly. And that's going to keep it in that hamstring and not feel so like in that knee joint. Okay, so remember what we did? So we're going to do 20 seconds, pushing down, 15, trying to get it up. Ready? Take a deep breath. Okay, push down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Inhale. Exhale. Try and lift that foot off the floor for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then get back into that passive stretch. Just completely relax into it. Nice deep breaths. Good, and then just come forwards and back again, bringing that knee forwards, bringing that hip back. Nice. Just a few of these. And then we're going to come onto our bottoms. When you are ready, get there however you wish. And we're going to work on some more hip flexor strength. So we are going to have our hands behind our back. The further our hands back, our hands back, easy option. Hands more forwards, a lot harder, okay? So if you've never done this, then let's just start with our hands behind our back. And we're just gonna lift our leg up. So we'll feel it in our quads, in our hips. This is a really good one to try and get, like we did that test at the beginning, to try and keep that hip flexor strength so we can keep that knee up and hold it. Okay, so we're gonna hold it for 10 and then down. 10, 3 sets. Ready? And each set, maybe you wanna progress it and see how hard you can make it for yourself. Ready? Lift it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Maybe bring your hands a little bit further this time. Lift it up, take a deep breath. And then exhale, lift up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath. Maybe come a little bit more forwards. And lift it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake it off. Okay, maybe start with your hands back again if you went a bit forwards. We're going to lift that left leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Maybe walk those hands forwards a little bit. Lift it up on the exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a deep breath. Maybe walk a little bit more forwards. Lift it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. Okay, we're going to come on to our last one now. So we're going to come onto our backs. We're going to bend our left leg and we're going to straighten our right leg. Now, a lot of the times our hamstrings can be tight because actually our nerve glides are tight. So nerve glides need to be worked really slowly and really gentle movements. So a lot of times deep stretches don't get to the nerve glides. So if you find that you're doing lots of deep hamstring stretches and still tight, then maybe it's your nerve glides that need stretching. So we're going to have our hands behind our hamstring, legs straight as you can, and we're just going to point and flex our toe 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you're going to bring your knee into your chest. You're going to let your right leg go out straight. Then you're going to bring your right leg straight up again in that starting position. So maybe this time you can bring that leg a little bit further whilst keeping it straight. We're going to do exactly the same thing. So you're going to point your toe, flex your toe 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend your knee, bring it into your chest. Bring your leg out straight. Bring it up to the sky again. And have you noticed it's coming a bit further? Have you? Mine has. And again, we're going to do 10 times. So 1, 2, keeping that leg straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend your knee. Straighten it. And then just see how far you can go now while keeping that leg straight. Is it a little bit further? Comment below if it is. Okay, let's swap legs. So right leg bent, left leg straight. Try and see how far you can go, bringing it in without using your hands. Now you're going to take hold of that left hamstring. We're going to do exactly the same thing. So point and flex your toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend your knee into chest. Left leg comes out straight. Then you're going to bring it straight again into you. Wrap your hamstrings again. Bring it a little bit closer. Can it come that little bit closer? Okay, point your toe, flex your toe 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend that knee, straighten it out, bring it back to the sky. Can it come closer? Oh, I think it can. And again, last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it into your chest, bring it out, and then bring it back up. Test it. Can you go a little bit further? If you can, isn't it amazing? And there we go. Just going to give ourselves a nice big hug. Just rock forwards and backwards, rolling up that spine, and then come into a seated position. And we're going to finish off with that. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please comment below if you want more videos like this. And if you have any other issues with your mobility or tight muscles, let me know what they are and I want to help. Also, if you want to see where your weak spots are, then I have the perfect thing for you. My link is below, the weak spot scanner. It shows you exactly what you need to work on so you don't have to waste your time doing all these random stretches. Have a lovely day. Mwah!